Well, hello and welcome to another edition of Frankston Foodies. If you don't know me, I'm Marnie from Frankston City Libraries, and today we are looking at gnocchi. No, I'm not going to make you cook gnocchi, it's all good. But if you've seen the October edition of Better Homes and Gardens, which is available now on the RB Digital app, all you have to do is sign up to be a Frankston City Libraries member, download the RB Digital app, log in, and you will have immediate free access. So on page 106 of Better Homes and Gardens, they are looking at 4 different ways to use gnocchi. So today we're going to look at broccoli and pesto gnocchi. So this recipe is super simple. You just need 300 grams of potato gnocchi. Now I couldn't actually get 300 grams when I went to the supermarket, so I'm using 500 grams. So I will be popping in a slightly larger quantity of everything. The recipe in Better Homes and Gardens is for 2 people. So if you are feeding a family, just grab some extra broccolini. I've grabbed the family bunch. You'll just need a little bit of extra basil pesto. In this recipe, we're using half a lemon, but I'll use just a teensy bit more. I won't quite double it because we're not a massive fan of lemons in our house. And we've got 500 grams of gnocchi. And we've also got some grated parmesan to sprinkle over the top at the end. Now, the reason I chose this particular recipe is because it is a one-pot wonder. Now, my pots are a little bit small for this broccolini, so I've just chopped the ends off it there. And we'll pop them in. Oh, I haven't salted it yet. So we've got to salt the water. And I'll pop that onto boil, and then we'll pop the broccolini straight in, and we'll cook that until it's tender. Now, while our water is boiling, I'm just going to juice our lemon. Now, in all honesty, if you didn't have a lemon in the house, I actually wouldn't bother going and buying one. I'm someone who keeps lemon juice in the fridge the whole time. So a bottle of lemon juice you can get in a 250ml or a 500ml at the supermarket. It's pretty cheap and it keeps pretty well. So no one will notice if this was not fresh squeezed lemon juice. And if I didn't have the lemons here, that's exactly what I would be doing and using. Okay, so water's now boiling. So we're just going to pop the broccolini straight in there. And we'll pop the lid back on it and we'll wait until that's tender. I love it when recipes say prep time 10 minutes. I'm pretty sure it doesn't take into account watching the water and waiting for it to boil. Okay, so I've probably overcooked that a little bit. We just take the broccolini out and set it aside. I've just got a plate on the side here. Now you'll note that I haven't actually taken that off the boil, and this is why I love this recipe. So just grab your potato gnocchi and chuck it straight in. Now the gnocchi should only take 2 to 3 minutes to cook, and just cook it as per your packet instructions. So we'll bring that up to the boil again. It'll cook then for 2 or 3 minutes, and as the gnocchi rises to the top, once it's all risen to the top, that's when you'll know it's cooked. So now that our broccolini is cooked, we're going to cut that into 3 sections. As you can see, our gnocchi's already rising to the top there. And we'll just wait a little bit longer. There's just a couple more to come out. We might start taking that out. As I said earlier, the reason I absolutely love this recipe from Better Homes and Gardens is it really is a one-pot wonder. So all I've done is tip out the water that the gnocchi was just cooking in, and we'll put the gnocchi straight back in. We'll grab the broccolini. And then we've got, the recipe calls for 1/4 cup of pesto. It doesn't state what kind of pesto. I've got a basil pesto today, but in tasting it, it's actually quite a salty pesto. So if you do have a preference in your pesto, I would just go with that. Today I've got almost 1/2 cup because I have almost doubled my gnocchi. And then we've got our lemon juice, which I'll pop over the top there. And then it is just simply a matter of tossing to combine. How good does that look? I wish you could smell it. Now the recipe does call for warmed bowls for this to go into, but I'm actually not that precious. So we've just got a normal bowl or a plate straight out of the cupboard. And we're just going to pop that straight in. Now I think I've probably got 3.5 to 4 servings in this. But seriously, how good does that look? We'll just grab some Parmesan. I'll just pop that over the top. And voila. Broccolini pesto gnocchi. So to access this awesome recipe, you just need to download the RB Digital app from your favourite app store, log in as Frankston City Libraries with your PIN number. Once you're in the RB Digital app, you've got immediate access to our magazine collection, our ebooks, and our e-audiobook collection. So jump onto the latest issue of Better Homes and Gardens, page 106, for the Broccolini pesto gnocchi.